Hey, it's Darwin here with a brand new video review for you guys on a new product that I tested exclusively for 250 miles on the Arizona Trail. It's the Izumi X-Alp Launch 2.
Alright, so let's dive right into the X-Alp launch. The X-Alp Launch 2 is actually a shoe in a bigger series. Pearl makes a lot of these X-Alp shoes. This is kind of one of the higher end ones, and they recently redid it when they came out with the X-Alp Launch 2 by adding the BOA system and what they call their bi-directional closure. So it makes the shoe kind of hug your foot a little bit more than the classic buckle system that was on the X-Alp Launch. I picked these shoes up, number one, because I had a predecessor to it and really liked those, but wanted something with a little bit more performance and was looking for something with a nicer BOA system on it, like what these do provide. So the shoe that I had before is called the X-Alp Seek. So the big difference in the X-Alp Seek is it is a lighter material shoe, a little bit flexier because it does have a plastic sole, but still a very nice walkable bottom with that nice rubber. But just overall the construction is lighter, and it also has a lace system versus the BOA system. So I replaced mine with a kind of a bungee lace lock system just because it's kind of what I like. But overall it has that nice walkable bottom on it. And it was a great shoe, but again, I was looking for something with a little bit more performance and a little bit better of a fit for whenever I went and did the Arizona Trail. So the X-Alp Launch has that same bottom to it where it's nice and walkable for hike-a-bike, but instead of the plastic shank, they did go with a carbon shank right there in the middle. So it makes overall power delivery and transfer a lot stiffer, and you just get a lot better performance out of it. You'll notice it's a lot stiffer in the shoe because of that carbon shank, so it doesn't flex as much. And then you'll also notice the overall build of the shoe doesn't have as many vents, so it's a lot better in cold weather, so they kind of put a little bit harder and a rougher material that it tends to stand up against trail abuse a lot better. There's that BOA system they decided to go with instead of lacing. And again, that's called the Bi-directional Closure. So what it does is by using that BOA system and how it's set up, whenever you dial that down, it brings the shoe in and kind of hugs your foot, which I really dug, and then went with a basic Velcro buckle on the bottom. They also put a really nice, thick, rugged toe bumper on there, so as far as doing hike-a-bike and smacking on rocks, it performed really well. And then one of my favorite parts of the shoe is actually the heel cup. It was really nice and snug on my heel. With the X-Alp Seek, I always felt that my heel slipped a little bit, but with this model, it was nice and snug and I had no slippage. Really after 250 miles, the only hardcore wear that I found on the shoe is just this small spot right here on the ankle collar. It just kind of started to rip. I don't know what really snagged that, but that's really the only part of the shoe that I have noticed any hardcore wear. Again, I really can't say enough about how much I love how stiff this shoe is, so great performance, but also how amazingly walkable it is. And it doesn't feel like a cycling shoe. It definitely feels much more like a trail runner or a running shoe, or it's just a super comfortable shoe, but still packs a lot of performance.
So with all that being said, I am really enjoying the Izumi X-Alp Launch 2, not only for the Arizona Trail, but also for day-to-day riding. Speaking of the Arizona Trail, if you haven't got a chance yet, go over and check out my new teaser trailer for my short film due out early 2017 called Technical Difficulties. Also, if you haven't got a chance, go over and check me out on Instagram. I post a lot of brand new photos throughout the week on products that I'll be reviewing and some of Snuggles and I's day-to-day adventures. Go ahead and like or dislike this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and as always guys, thanks for watching.